Hi everyone, I'm back today with another reading from our ebook, Start Your Crystal Journey, a beginner's guide to working with crystals. Today we're going to look at crystals that you can use for psychic protection in the workplace. And for many of us, our working environment has changed due to the coronavirus and we're now possibly working from home. So the crystals and tips and tricks are still going to apply. So I'm going to turn the camera around and we're going to get started. Because we are diving into crystals for psychic protection in the workplace, I created a very simple grid that features shungite in the center for protection, specifically EMF protection. With many of us working from home, we are now quite stuck on our cell phones and laptops more often than usual, and EMF is really good for shungite is really good for EMF protection. Around it I have some amethyst in a triangular fashion, and that is for mental protection. And finally we finish the grid off with some clear quartz points pointing outward to amplify protection mentally and from EMFs, and to just direct that energy out into our space. The grid, which my crystals are laying upon, is a free grid template that you can download and print from our website at healingcrystals.com. I'll place a link to these templates in the description below. We begin our reading. Crystals for psychic protection in the workplace. Beyond your home, your new crystals can also protect your energy and space at work. Many people who are sensitive have a tough time working in an environment where there is negative or unwanted energy. For some, it is the location itself that is the challenge, and for others, it's the people working there. In this article, we suggest some simple tips to help you deal with this type of situation. The most important aspect of any protection work is the intention. You must want the protection and be conscious of your objective for the energy to be effective. It takes a few minutes a day, but will provide you with mental, emotional, and psychic security against unwanted energy drains. Before reaching the workplace, it is a good idea to energetically protect yourself from head to toe. This can easily be done by taking the time to breathe for a minute or two before imagining a diamond shield coming up all around you as you take air in. For some, a multicolored bubble would be easier to imagine, and for others, a suit of armor. If you have a strong sense of smell, imagine the aroma of sage forming a protective shell over your body. When first working with shields, you may need to practice often to feel the energy flowing through you and around you. Try practicing this technique before going out to any place where there may be harmful energies, such as malls, hospitals, trains, buses, etc. Another technique you can use to tighten your aura is to draw figure 8s around you. The figure 8s can be traced with an amethyst, obsidian, or any other protective stone you are comfortable with. All you have to do is draw figure 8s with your dominant hand in the air in large or small sweeps over your body. What this does is tighten your aura so that nothing can penetrate it. This technique can be done as often as necessary. When you first start using this technique, you may want to try doing it every time you drink water or go to the bathroom. Although we have suggested using crystals, they are definitely not needed. You can make figure 8s with your hands, your hips, or even your feet. Use whatever feels right to you. Some work environments are very public with little if any private space. Think of those who are currently working in essential departments such as grocery stores and hospitals. If you work in such an environment, we strongly recommend wearing crystals, amulets, and or talismans. You can have a pendant hidden under your clothes, crystals in your pockets, or even on a keyring. Below is a list of crystals that you may find helpful to have on hand to protect yourself. Amethyst, useful for spiritual protection. Black onyx is extremely protective and helps banish nightmares. Black tourmaline grounds and protects. Bloodstone can be used as a talisman against evil spirits. Hematite protects against negativity and was used by warriors for strength. Jet neutralizes negativity gently. Obsidian keeps negative entities away. Red coral protects against the evil eye. Ruby provides strength and courage, used in tangent with black crystals for maximum effect. Smoky quartz helps make you less noticed or invisible. Spinel is a very grounding crystal, if in black or brown, but it also helps release negative thoughts. If you have an office or cubicle, you have some more options available to you. A functional and decorative item to have on hand is a salt lamp. Not only does it add negative ions into the air to balance it, it also aids in clearing unwanted energies. If this is not possible, a bowl of crystals on your desk can serve the same purpose. The crystals can be all the ones mentioned above. Just running your hands through the minerals and touching them will provide some support. An amethyst geode also offers spiritual protection and is very decorative as well. If you don't have the space for the items previously mentioned, you can take pictures of your favorite protection crystals, deities, or protective symbols and place them under drawers, keyboards, or chairs. A desk or counter is also the perfect place to keep a glass of water, not for drinking. Keep this water nearby to absorb negative or unwanted energy and throw it down the sink at the end of the day. When protecting an office, you can use selenite in the corners of the room to grid your space. If you can play music in your space, drumming music helps clear energy, and chimes help break up stagnant energy. When dealing with someone you perceive as having negative vibes, cross your hands, feet, and/or legs to protect your energetic body. If you can grow a plant in your space, try the herb rosemary near the entrance to your office. Many times the best way to protect yourself is to stop the vibes from getting to you at all. To stop a person with negative vibes, visualize a pink ball of light about the person's head. Imagine this ball winding around their body as if you were wrapping them up like a mummy. The pink ball twines all the way down to their feet, where it then goes into the ground. The more you use this technique, the faster the results will come. When attempting this the first time, it may not work. You may need to practice this often in order to become proficient at it. Some people will need to be bound in pink more often for them to feel the effects. After someone is bound in pink, they may lose track of their thoughts or just become calmer and easier to deal with. The pink ball of light surrounds them with the color of love. This is so foreign to some people that they may just stop speaking for a moment or two. Winding people in pink can work in group settings as well. We hope you enjoyed this reading, and we hope that we've given you a couple of tips and tricks to keep in your pocket as you go to work daily. If you have any questions, you're welcome to pop them in the comments below and we will respond. I'll see you tomorrow for another reading, and until then, look after yourselves and each other. See you soon.